Happy Wednesday, y'all. Today is July 9th. It is 1:03 Pacific time. We're here in Seattle. It's a little gloomy day today. The rain had to come someday. It's fine. But we're celebrating Bastille Day today, which is a little early, but celebrating the French Independence Day. My name is Dom. I'm a 12 Tomatoes recipe developer and chef. And today we're going to talk about some French recipes that I think you might really like. I've already prepped one of them. We're making gougères, which are a cheese savory cream puff, sometimes filled with things, but it's very that puffy pate-a-choux dough, folded in with some Gruyere cheese. And then they're puffing up in the oven as we speak, so they're going to be super good. And we're also making two other really classic French dishes, cherries jubilee. So simple. We're making like a cherry sauce. We're lighting it on fire with some brandy. It'll be so nice. We love fire. And then we're doing vichyssoise, so a cold or warm potato soup made with leeks, chicken stock, cream, and potatoes. So I got some potatoes boiling here. We're gonna assemble it in the pot. We're gonna blend it up in our Vitamix to make it really, really smooth, and then we're gonna try and cool it down as fast as we can to get cute pictures of it. But if you're new here, thanks for joining us. Welcome. Please feel free to write down what your name is and where you're watching from. We'd love to call you out. And if you're interested in more classes, we have them up until the end of August, and we'll be going even more all the way to the end of the year. So feel free to sign up on our Facebook page at 12tomatoes.com. Go to the events page and you'll see them all. And we have people who sign up for these classes, which is awesome. So I'm going to have Mark pull up that page to read some people who have signed up for the class. And yeah, if you write your name down, we'll definitely give you a shout out. Also, there's a recipe packet in the comment box below. Please grab the recipe packet. It's awesome. It's free. There's 3 of these recipes on there that you can make. 1 appetizer, a soup, and a dessert. Cheers, y'all. Thanks for joining us if you're a return guest or if you're my mother. Hi, Joanna. Anyone?
Oh, yeah. Got Mike Kohler.
Mike Kohler.
Lynn Walker.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Lynn.
Chantal.
Chantal. Hi, Chantal.
Steve Curry said he's going.
Steve Curry. Is that the basketball player?
Isn't that the Steve that always pops in?
Oh, Steve. I think he does pop in. Steve, let me know if you're here.
Judy Kenny.
Judy Kenny. Hi, Judy. If you're here, let me know.
Lisa Socha.
Lisa Socha.
We got a Maud.
Maud?
Maud. M-A-U-D.
Oh, Maud. Got it. Hi, Maud.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Nancy May.
Nancy May.
Dana. Some of these names, last names are hard.
And a Dana with a hard last name. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I hope you're here. Welcome in. We are going to start with the potato soup, the vichyssoise. So I feel like, have you heard of it? Tell me in the comments, have you heard of this soup before? Have you made it? Have you eaten the soup? Cold soups are like not super popular outside of gazpacho, or like a melon soup or something. So curious if anyone's tried it. And I guess it's more saying it's not popular with me, and recipes and menus I have seen in my career, I don't see those that often. Cold soups, it's like, make up your mind. Are you cold? Are you like, it's like a smoothie bowl. Like, I don't even understand, like, I'll just drink that. Don't they have like drinkable yogurt? Like, it's the same thing. Like, can't you just drink it? I don't know. Oh my gosh, my gougères! I can't wait to show you. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is start with our vichyssoise. We're gonna turn our heat on. I wanted to show you guys something. So these are our leeks. I have diced them up. They're pretty expensive right now, but a really common allium onion that you'll find in Europe, and it has such a nice flavor to it. It's such a classic addition to vichyssoise, not onion. Yes, you can substitute it. There's just such a like veggie sweetness quality to this that tastes so much more different than onions. But anyway, my point is I have them soaking in water after I chop them, and you can kind of see it. The water has settled. A lot of the dirt has gotten out of it because leeks grow up, so the dirt kind of falls and traps itself into it. It's not as compact as an onion. So sometimes you can get away with just rinsing them underwater after you cut them in half, but other times when they're really dirty or like organic, they're really dirty, and you have to slice them, put them in a cold bowl of water, and let all the dirt fall to the bottom. So put them in a nice hot pan, adding all my leeks, and I'm going to add in my onions. I'm going to give it a nice little soften. It looks like a lot. This is 2 leeks. They were pretty big leeks, so in the recipe I call for 4 leeks. But that's like 4 medium size. These were pretty huge, so we're good on 2. And the volume of this will go down just like any onion. All the water will come out, all the flavor will get caramelized. Okay, let me get my towel. Okay. We got our fire roaring. I'm gonna add in my onions. I got 1 whole yellow onion, about a medium size, chopped up. And I'm going to add in some olive oil to get these cooking. Also going to add in a little tab of butter. Because we're French, you know? Butter, please. Two tablespoons. So in the recipe I have that you cook the leeks down, and then you add your potatoes, and then you add your stock and your cream. It's a fairly simple soup, but if you want to get a head start on it like I did, I'm boiling my potatoes in some water just to get them really nice and soft. Those are my gougères. My gougères. Oh, gorgeous. Look at these guys. Oh my God, perfection. Just a sneak peek for those of you who are paying attention. But I'm going to show you what the gougères look like at the end. We'll taste test them, talk about them, you know. So yeah, French independence. So one of my first cooking jobs privately was for this doctor at my mom's hospital, and he apparently he just like believed in young talent, is what my mom would say. But I wasn't a chef. I just wanted to be a chef. I wasn't in culinary school. This was way before, and I just wanted to cook, and I love to cook. And so he asked me to cook for him and his wife's anniversary, which also happens to be on Bastille Day. So he always he loved to celebrate with like French things. And so we made like a beef tenderloin with like a horseradish sauce I remember he wanted. And he really, really wanted Cherry's Jubilee. That was their like nice celebratory dessert. So I love this idea. It brings me back to that. And just fun recipes and fun memories. So it's exciting. All right, I'm gonna drain my potatoes. I'm gonna let them sit. They're nicely softened right now. I'm gonna let them sit and chill while we caramelize these leeks. There was so much water with these leeks when I added them, so it's definitely gonna cool the pan down a bit. But we're gonna work to let that get to where it needs to be. Cool. All right, well, while that's cooking, I wanna show y'all these gougères. These gougères. So, they're cooked. They look like little dinner bowls, but they're in fact hollow. I went to a restaurant for my anniversary recently, and they gave us gougères, and you could squeeze a little, like, what is that? Like a medicine dropper. It had a little medicine dropper with cheese sauce in it that you squeezed in, so it would like melt inside of it and taste really good. But oh, it smells so good. So this is egg, flour. This is egg, flour, butter, some pepper, some nutmeg, and some Gruyere cheese. So essentially, it's the same dough as a cream puff, just with a little extra salt, some cheese, some black pepper, and nutmeg. But yeah, I'm gonna open one up for you guys just so you can see. Here. I just want you to see the magic. I remember my brother cooked one time, and it was like a thyme muffin, and it was hollow like this, and he was like, "What did I do?" And I still don't know what he did. But yeah, see, they're little hollow guys. You can see like they have this like webbing inside of them. That's just that like egg poofing up, and then that webbing is the structure of the flour. But yeah, it's like, oh, it's so moist and it smells so good, especially when they're fresh like this. I'm just gonna eat one. Oh my God, they're so good. Oh my God. I paid $450 at that restaurant, and those are better than that. They gave me day-old gougères. How dare they? Oh, that's so good. Oh, yum. Okay. I'm gonna add a little salt to our leeks here. Season them up a bit. Any gougère lovers in the house? Any vichyssoise lovers in the house? Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my potatoes. And then I'm gonna go in with my chicken stock. Four cups, 1 quart, right in there. We're gonna blend this up. Once our mixture comes to a boil and simmers a bit, we want some of those onions and some of those leeks to get really, really soft. This makes for like a great crock pot dish, or an Instant Pot dish. It'll just cook these super, super quick. The goal is to get as little browning on these ingredients as possible. We just kind of want to soften everything because the end result wants to be a nice white soup. So we'll finish it with a little cream. We're gonna add a cup of cream at the end and then reduce that down a little bit. So make sure you don't season it too much. The stock has some salt in it, and we just salted those leeks. I'm just gonna taste the flavor. It's fresh.
A Bird Blumenthal in the comments, and she's asking where you're located and giving a lot of fun comments.
Oh, Bird?
Bird Blumenthal.
Bird Blumenthal, welcome. Thanks, Bird. We are here in Edmonds, Washington, which is like a town or two north of Seattle, 30 minutes north. Right in the water, super cute, super pretty. But yeah, we do this online class every week, and we cook different foods that you might not know or have never attempted, because food is just like, we cook so that we strive for the ideal, that the food comes out well, but we also cook and risk failing at food, and that's why I like showing and cooking with you. I have failed at so many recipes that I've done here, but I've succeeded at so many more, so that's cooking. Bird, what are you cooking tonight? Anything? Anything good? All right, so our potatoes should be pretty tender. That's our goal. Our onions will blitz so well in that Vitamix. It's so good. Like people love potato soup because it's just like onions, potatoes, carrots, celery. Has that like really herbaceous flavor to it. And this is that very, very simple version. Onions and potatoes can really just make food taste incredible. Okay, let me figure out a workflow for this. I'm gonna put my gougères right up there. This is my stuff for my cherries jubilee. I have some oranges, some frozen cherries. I have some brandy. We're gonna light it on fire. Yes, we are. But I'm gonna move my blender a little closer. So this is a Vitamix, super fancy pants. It terrorizes soups. It makes them so creamy. I mean, literally anything you put in here. But you can totally use an immersion blender and use like one of those mesh strainers I drained the potatoes in, and just use the back of a ladle and push the soup through that. It'll take a little bit more time, but I promise it's worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna start ladling this. I'm gonna turn the heat off, and we're gonna start blending. I'm gonna move this a little closer. This is an Emerald Lagasse pot I found at the thrift store. I don't even know where he's sponsored at, but love you, Emerald. Shake, shake, shake. And here's our soup. So I'm just going to do this in batches. Like I said, you can use an immersion blender if you want. Don't leave it like this. It's giving porridge. Not that that's a bad thing, but the goal of this soup is to be really, really creamy. And we all know what a creamy soup does to us. I feel like Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally when I eat a good soup. I still remember this tomato basil soup at this Italian restaurant in Chicago. Oh my God, it was so good. All right, I'm trying to get as much broth, equal broth with all these veggies here. Got to be careful sometimes with these blenders too, with hot things, just because all that that speed is going to make it hotter, and then we just don't want this big overflow. So here we go. All right, just making sure we're on the right settings. Always start on your lowest. But you know what? I just can see this thing. I'm going to change it. Yeah, baby. Better views. Slowly turn it up. Woo! She's splatting. I look in and it splats me in the face. All right, it's definitely a little green. We got a couple green parts in the leeks that I'm noticing. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna affect the color. But you know what? We'll add the cream and no one will know. Okay. Can go so much longer on that, but look at this. I'm just gonna show you how gorgeously pureed this all is. Oh, no, you can't see it. Oh wait, yes you can, I think. So it's definitely nicely pureed, no chunks. Once we add the cream, it'll disperse all those chunky potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna move this into a different pot, my fresh stuff. Beautiful, and then one more batch, and then we'll start on Cherry's Jubilee. All right, we're gonna go the all-in dump method with all my cherries and my brandy here. Okay. Pray for me. All right, there we go. That worked. One more blend, and then we're going back in. Yay! Lots more liquid in this one. Oh yeah, that looks really, really smooth.
Bird says she's originally from Chicago.
Bird? Bird, where are you at right now? Where are you at currently?
Did you already say you're from Chicago?
I did mention, yeah. I'm thinking, do I have too much soup to put in here? But I want you to see how pretty it looks. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, we'll be good. Well, welcome, Bird. Thank you. I am from Chicago originally as well. I grew up there and moved to Seattle about 3 years ago. Okay. All right. I'm gonna add in my cream. Yeah, definitely a green hue to this because of those green leeks. Definitely not the color I was looking for, but that one will know. Who's gonna know? Might actually need a little bit more cream anyway. This soup is pretty thick. All right, so I'm gonna bring this heat back up to low. And now that it's pureed, we don't want it to be too chunky where it kind of has those big gloopy bubbles. We want it to be thin enough, so you might need some water more than you need to add cream. I'm adding cream for some color. This could have cooked a little longer. Oh, look how pretty that looks. You can see how kind of like we're going for that white because we used maybe a little too much of the green part of the leek. We're getting a light green color to it. You can also see some chunks in here. That just means the soup could have simmered a little longer, but that's okay. Oh, this looks so pretty. So I'm just heating it up to, oh my God, so good. Just heating it up to maybe reduce some of the cream off a bit, concentrate some of that fattiness. Seasoning it just a little bit. Needs quite a bit of salt. I haven't really salted it besides the leeks. So I'm gonna let this just continue to simmer while we start on our cherries jubilee. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God. You know, cream just makes every soup and everything it touches taste incredible. So we're gonna babysit that. I'm gonna move that up to the side because we're gonna do a cherries jubilee right in this center area here. Okay, let me get my pan. All right. Okay, so has anyone had bananas Foster before? This is very much in that same realm. We're just gonna cook some cherries down. We don't want to cook them where there's no texture left to them, but we do wanna cook them to soften them so that when we eat it with the ice cream, it just tastes super tender. So I have some frozen, defrosted cherries here. You can use straight from frozen. It'll just take a little longer to defrost. I just had them. And then we're gonna add a little sugar to it with some cornstarch to help thicken it all up for us. And whenever I mix sugar, and I'm mixing sugar with cornstarch, I'd like to mix it with the sugar so that you can see, so the clumps of cornstarch will break up. Because I don't know if you ever tried to add cornstarch directly to something, but it's not gonna end up having a good time. There's going to be lumps, and unless you can bring that to the boil, it's just not going to be it. So the fine granulated sugar will help break up the powder. There we go. So I'm just kind of tossing the cornstarch in with the sugar so it breaks up. The only other ingredient we have is brandy. Oh, we have some orange juice and some orange zest. Let me add some orange juice to this. Some freshly squeezed orange and cherries. Yum, yum, yum. I say it all the time, but adding citrus to fruit really just makes it fruitier, wildly enough. It's what makes pies so good. Any fruit pie will usually have a little bit of cinnamon, or I'm sorry, citrus, like lemon or orange, or even lime. It just amps it up, the oils in those. So good. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay. So what I want to do is reduce some of this liquid. I'm cooking this on high. I want these cherries to soften while some of this liquid reduces. We don't want all of it to reduce because that's what the cornstarch is going to help us do. But we really want to soften these because essentially once we add the sugar and the cornstarch, it's going to get so thick that it's not going to allow us to cook our cherries at this high of a heat. I'm going to also add in some orange zest. So added some orange juice, but the zest is where all that flavor is. Just a little bit. You don't need to go crazy with this stuff. But even just adding it, I mean, just because I'm smelling peeled orange, but it's so much more fragrant. You can also add cinnamon to this if you'd like. Cinnamon is a really good addition with fruit. Awesome. Okay, so we're boiling there. We're at a good place. I forgot, but I need to add in some of these herbs. It's okay.
Bird says it's your first official time here, Dom. I love how you're doing your videos.
Bird, thank you so much. You know, we run on a team here. We got Mark behind the camera, changing up the angles, making it look pretty. And then, yeah, we do recipes all day long, every week, and it's such a fun job. But we never really get to talk to the people who are watching us until we started doing these. So thank you, it means a lot. All right, I'm stirring this up. Yeah, this is looking a little green. I'm probably just gonna douse it in heavy cream when we have to take photos. Or maybe I'll have Mark futz with it. This tastes so good. Oh my gosh. So something unique about vichyssoise is it's gonna cool down. Oh my God, it's so yummy. Cream, man. A little salt. A little more salt. Yeah. Okay. So our cherries are swelling right now, which means they're kind of just filled. Ooh, yeah. They're so hot, they're essentially steaming inside. So they're going to start to break down. But I don't know how much you can see this, but it is a little squishy. There's still some shape to it, still a little squishiness. And you can feel it on the outside. Like if you pressed into one of these, they would smush. The bubbles are indicating to me that our water content is really low and all that sugar is starting to form a caramel. So with our softened cherries, we're gonna add in our sugar and cornstarch. If you're using fresh cherries, definitely check the how sweet they are, and it'll kind of determine how much sugar you want to add. But you can see as soon as I add that cornstarch mixture, it has gotten super thick. So you can see I could draw a line through the pan. Just give you a better look. It's gotten super thick. I'm going to lower the heat down to the lowest it possibly can go. It smells really good. All right, I'm going to give it a taste. Definitely needs more orange. So it's not the thickness I'm looking for. I don't want it to be super gloppy thick. I want it to be like a nice hot fudge sort of thick. So the best part about adding cornstarch is you can always just supplement with a little bit more water. A little more water goes in. About a tablespoon. The heat's on low right now. Look at how dark. Bird?
She said, I didn't know you guys were local. How cool.
Bird, that's amazing. Yeah, we are in Edmonds.
Tell her to come to a class.
Oh yeah. Bird, we cook in this photo studio kitchen that also doubles as a cooking class space. And if you're looking to have a fun night out, it is a great time. I am gonna add more orange zest. I don't taste it enough. I only did like a few grates anyway. It is like night and day too when you add citrus zest to something, especially something with fruit in it. It complements it so well.
Patrice says, I love when a chef enjoys his food, makes the audience want to taste it.
Oh my God, Patrice. I love it. Thank you. I do enjoy my food. Okay. Added more orange zest into it. See how it gets a little thinner now, the sauce? It's not so gloopy scoopy. Here, I'll show you right here. Oh, the heat is getting in the way of the way it looks. How's it look, Mark? Okay. Mark says you can see it, I trust it. Okay. Y'all, are you ready for me to start this on fire? Were you expecting a flame today? Not going to do it under the Ansel system. That would be stupid. But I am going to set it ablaze. Ha. All right, I'm going to set it right here. We've never set anything on fire on here, guys, so we're excited. Our chefs are in here just in case something happens. Okay. So, brandy is going in. And we are going to set it up. Oh, wow. Can you see it at all? There's definitely a fire here, but it's super blue. Can you see it? Y'all, can you see it? Bird? It's on fire! It's still on fire, y'all. It's all the alcohol burning off, adding its gorgeous flavor into it. We're just gonna let it naturally die out. Oh, I think it's dead. Okay. It's time to plate. All right. I should have cooled my bowl, but that's okay. Bowl here. And the bowl here. So I'm going to hold off on plating my cherries. I'm going to plate my soup first. Oh, it smells so good. You can smell the alcohol that burnt off. All right, so I'm going to plate up my soup, my Vichy, right in this bowl here. I'm going to move this, Mark, right where you have this bowl. Make way you can just zoom. Yep. All right, so soup is going in. So I should have chilled the soup. I didn't have time. It's okay. So normally after you make it, you chill it. Develops a little bit more flavor. The onion kind of permeates a bit more. But look at how like white that looks. I mean, compared to this plate, it's definitely a little, there's a color to it, but I still think it's very, very pretty. A little chef secret. I'm gonna take some cream and I'm gonna just drizzle it around town. And then I'm gonna add some fresh chives to it. Well, they're partially fresh. Do I like that? I think I do. It's already happened, so. All right, so now I'm gonna move this out the way and I'm gonna start plating up my cherries Jubilee. We had someone yesterday from Tillamook, Oregon. If you're out there, we have Tillamook ice cream. Yum, yum. If you haven't tried it, it's freaking delish. Let me get an ice cream scoop. My grandma would have loved this. It is. Now I'm like deciding on how many scoops of ice cream I want. 3 seems right. 3, right? It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I want 3 scoops of ice cream. Cute, beautiful. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of my sauce here. That hot and cold combination too, with these cherries. Oh, look at how deep red that is. It's gorgeous. All right. I want to get a big scoop of cherries. Then I'm just gonna dump it over. I'm gonna take some of this reserved sauce here. Just dump it over. And then you serve this immediately. So it's something you probably don't see that much at restaurants because, you know, they gotta run this thing out. Look at how beautiful! So we got cherries Jubilee, we have vichyssoise, and then right here we have our gorgeous gougères. Mark had a croquembouche at his wedding, but next wedding he's gonna have gougères. He already told me. Look at this tower. Tower of cream puffs, baby. I'm just gonna rearrange just for the final shots. And then we're tasting. Good? All right, come on over. All right, as per usual, we gotta taste our food. I got Mark here, ready to taste. My taster. We got ice cream, we got soup, we got all the goodies. I feel like we should go backwards because the ice cream's gonna melt. So,
so dessert first?
Dessert first.
All right.
Never a problem. Get a cherry, get some cold ice cream. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I forgot my ice cream, or it fell.
Very,
The orange, huh?
yeah. That combination almost is like fancy sherbet.
I was gonna say, it's kind of like dreamsicle,
Yeah.
almost. Because that
Yeah.
orange flavor, but with the cherries.
Orange, cherry, and vanilla, it works.
Yummy.
Yep.
Okay, let's try the vichyssoise next. So imagine it's cold, okay? It's not cold, but imagine.
All right. Yum. Yeah, it's great warm. I don't know
Yeah,
if I'd like it better cold or not, but yum.
only time will tell when we take it home.
That's the perfect like before dinner like starter soup.
Yeah, for sure. There's like no garlic, like it's just like very, very clean, right? Like potato, onion,
yeah.
clean.
Potato and onion stands out most.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Okay,
All right.
a gougère, go ahead and grab one.
All right.
Pop it open. Admire the beauty. Oh yeah, should do it on cam.
Ooh, flaky.
Flaky, cheesy. You can see some of it's like a little moist from the cheese that's been left.
Yum.
Oh my God.
Cheesy.
Salty,
But like,
well seasoned, little pepper.
what does that remind me of? Really good.
Kind of reminds me of the cracker day we did here.
Yeah.
We
You
made cheese crackers.
You made homemade Cheez-Its that were really good, and it has that cheddary flavor.
Yum.
Really good. Thanks, Dom.
Thank you. Maybe I take the gougère and I scoop. I'm gonna do it. I mean bread and soup. Yum. Ooh. That's okay. So y'all, this is so good. While I am still have you on the line, I'm gonna have another bite of this. It is like fancy sherbet. It's so yummy. What's great about Cherries Jubilee too is like it's like you're just making a cherry syrup or cherry sauce. So it works in like so many applications. I've made a cherry sauce for like a tahini cake that we do here actually. I've made cherry sauce into a cherry lemonade. I've done this cherry sauce over pork tenderloin. It's so versatile. So the sauce is amazing. Make extra. Vichyssoise, so good. I have like 2 quarts of this soup that I get to take home and eat nice and cold. I'm a cold eater out of the fridge. I don't know about y'all. Mark is a heater-upper. I'm not a heater-upper. And then these gougères, just like, look at how adorable. Like, guys, you just want to put it in your pocket and carry it around with you all day and name it, brush its hair. So this is our French little spread. If any of you are French, do you say Happy Bastille Day? I don't really know. I hope you all had a great and safe 4th of July. Next week we're doing Deli Salad Party Part 2. We're doing some kind of like obscure deli salads. It's summertime, they work so well. We're doing a tuna salad, that's our kind of classic. And then we're doing a delicious broccoli salad that's like inspired by an Italian sub. And then we're doing a potato salad with hard-boiled eggs and the roasted potatoes and bacon and a really good dressing. So I hope to see you there next week. Bird, I hope to see you in the studio soon. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Have a happy week, rest of your week, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.